everyone, today I'm here to watch the first episode of season 3 of Yellowjackets. It feels like it has been so incredibly long since the girls have been back on our screen and I'm really excited. I will say season 2 wasn't my favorite. I think it definitely, for me, the weaker aspect of it was the present day, and like I was really interested in the past with everything. That was cool, but I just think the weaker end of it was present day, so I hope they can kind of bump that up and make it a bit more interesting as the flashbacks are. I also will say, of course, we lost our girl Natalie, and I am so brokenhearted about that. Natalie and Shauna were probably tied for like my top 2 favorite characters as both adults and teenagers, so I was really bummed to lose her. I'm glad that like we'll still get Natalie back in the wilderness, but it's just sad knowing like what her fate ends up being. It's kind of interesting that like Natalie in the flashbacks is at the top and like she's literally like the queen, and then in the future she's dead. So that'll be an interesting juxtaposition to her story, but also very sad. And I still have had 2 years and I have still not come to terms with it. I'm still grieving. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out, see what they have for store with us in season 3 and see what they can improve upon and stuff like that. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh no, is that Mari? Yup. She doesn't have the necklace on though, so I don't think this is the first scene in the beginning. Is she gonna fall in the pit trap? Oh gosh, or just get hip checked by Shauna. Oh my gosh. If they're this vicious before they like hunt down and attack people, it really makes you wonder like what they're gonna be like when they actually hunt down and attack people. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're playing a game? And I mean, I guess they are competitive athletes, so they would take it to that level, but that's wild. Oh, I'm just picturing the parallels later on when like they start hunting to this and it's like not good. I love Shauna. Like she scares me, but I also love her. You know what I mean? Oh wow, that's interesting because like the little like places they're living at looks like actual like yellow jacket nests. They seem to be doing way good for themselves, way more than I thought they would. They have a food supply, like considering the last time we saw them was literally like the one place they had as a house was burning to the ground. I'm impressed that they had all this set up. Mari, like, ugh. Awkward. I wonder if she resents her too, because like before in the like wilderness, Jackie was obviously the leader, and I feel like she obviously has so many unresolved issues with what happened with Jackie. But like Nat stepping up to that place now and everyone looking up to Nat in the way that they would with Jackie, I'm sure gets to her too. Shauna is done and I love it. Again, she scares me, but like it's fun to see someone who's like, no, this all sucks. Like I'm not playing along with the games. Is she talking about the coach? Because that's like, he saw the writing on the wall and was like, this needs to stop, and was fair, you know? Oh, yeah, this is the classic line. Ugh. It's always just so interesting to me too, like the dynamic of Shauna in the present versus Shauna in the flashbacks. Like she's so angry in the past, you know? And I feel like she has just like that rage, but it's just so contained and she just seems so like calm. So it's just, I don't know. I really hope we get to see like what happens to them after they get rescued, because I think that's just as important kind of as what happened. That's it? Oh, that's literally it. Uh-oh. Hilary Swank is supposed to be a new character on this, right? But have they said like if she's gonna be like, because I always want to be one of the other girls is alive. Like I think that would be interesting. Oh, Mari just like literally needs to shut her mouth. Like she really needs to learn how. Girl. Oh my gosh. Where has this woman been hiding? I feel like that's a self-insert because everyone says like whenever there's a new season and a character that like was a background character before starts getting like dialogue and like yeah a personality, you know like their days are numbered, like it's not good. But that's also why I feel like Mari, especially because she looked so much like the one in the first episode that they were chasing, like she's gonna be on the out if she can't learn to just like quiet her mouth. You know what I mean? That's so messed up. Like come on. Whew. Oh, I love this girl. Like, could she be someone in the future or is she full dead too? I always forget like who's actually alive and who's not. You know what I mean? And it's been so long that I feel like I'm misremembering things. The fact that this man is still out there too, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're not supposed to root for him because we're supposed to root for the girls, but also just like he saw the way it was going with the girls and was like, this needs to stop. Is bad. Yeah, like it's gonna explode. I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but like yeah, it's gonna get bad. I think they're just gonna kill one of the other ones, and we know Shauna lives, so well, that's a very good point. Is that medical supplies? Oh, food. That's really good. Bear spray. Oh yeah, jeez. So we have to worry about on top of everything else. Lottie's been surprisingly quiet this first episode. Sir. What's that? Just thunder, hopefully. Um, isn't that what he said to her the night he died? It was like something with the trees. I still like don't understand. Like, is this gonna be supernatural? Is this not? Because I feel like they lend to it being so supernatural, but then it's like, I don't know. You can always convince yourself like that he's just tripping, right? Oh, terrifying. Thank you. Also, at what point, like, I know it seems kind of maybe unrealistic, but at what point are you like, okay, weather's nicer, like, let's start trying to get out of here? You know what I mean? And I know it's a forest, so it's like you might just be going farther in, but I feel like you should try scouting a little bit more. How in the world is he? I mean, that's gonna slow him down. I know he kind of needs it for the food, but how did he get that up there? That's actually not covered that well. I feel like, why would you think there's like blue moss in the forest? Their dynamic is one of my favorite on the whole show, I will say. Like, they're just so funny. And I so wanted to hate Jeff from the beginning, but, like, my gosh, the man. This man really cares for his job. I think he should have given up a while ago. What's going on? Oh my gosh, now they killed a man. I mean, somewhat indirectly, but you know people are gonna blame them for that. What is going on? I'm just like, I'm so confused. Was that Mari? Because, I mean, come on. I will say one thing, they know how to throw a party, okay? They might end bad, all the parties, but like I could see people literally wanting this exact setup for their wedding party, you know? Ew! That was a huge loogie. Did anyone see that? Or is she just gonna be like, I didn't do that? Wait, she's like, what? No! Like, no! See, that's the Shauna I love. Yeah, I want to eat it anyway without the spit in it, because it seems like she definitely put something in that. Oh, do it. Do it, tough girl. Yeah. You've been antagonizing her the whole time. Oh no, I don't think you should go off on your own. That's not a good idea. I feel like the downside of like actually like thriving in the wilderness is you start to get a little too comfortable and forget that it's the wilderness and you shouldn't just run off in the dark at night alone because again, it is the wilderness. Oh, the poor girl that made the crowns is like, come on. I cooked, I cleaned, I made it nice. Oh, come on. The hallucinations can't even be adult, Nat. Julia Lewis really said, I'm done, okay? Look how touched touched and relieved. She was just like, that's it? You're not losing your mind? I do want to know, where did she DoorDash livers and like guts from? That's a little, I don't know, a butcher shop maybe? Yeah, I guess there's really no denying she did it. I thought she was gonna maybe like sneak it more, but no, she full on just in front of everyone. I feel like she could have got them worse. She kind of went on their trays and only got them a little bit. I thought they were gonna be picking out of their hair. Look at them bonding. See, that is Shauna's daughter right there. I really hope that these two can get along this season because I hate when they're at odds. I mean, is it 100% her fault? No, Natalie made the choice to jump in front of the thing, but would she be in that situation if not for you, Misty? I can't say for certain that that's not true. You know what I mean? Who is this that just keeps watching them? The fact that it's like blonde, hairish looking makes me think that it's Hilary Swank's character, but I have no idea what Hilary Swank is doing, you know? Callie, I don't think we should do this. Like, I don't know. I like Callie, but sometimes I'm like, it's okay to pass on to someone else, you know? It's okay to be like, Mom, I heard the door open. Can you go check that? Oh, well, at least it's for Shauna, not Callie, because I was kind of worried that someone's going after her now. But if she hides this from her mom, that could be another issue. A cassette player? You show that to a 17-year-old girl, she's gonna be like, what do I do with this? Don't hide it. Oh my gosh, I don't want Callie to be in danger this season. Oh, hey, bro. What's up? Dang it. I feel like because of what happened last season with her mom, she's gonna try and protect her and like figure things out on her own without her getting her mom involved. And I think that's gonna like blow up in her face. And I really don't want Callie to die. Can I ask a dumb question? How do they know it's the shortest day of the year? Like, how do they know that this particular is a summer solstice? Have they been like very accurately keeping track of what day it is, and then also you know what day the summer solstice is off the top of your head? I'm sorry, did I miss when they got lanterns? I feel like they're kind of starting to push it with the supplies that they have on ready. Maybe I could forget, it's been a while, but lanterns? Like full lanterns? Yeah, their spirits are freaking trapped in the forest, probably. Creepy. I don't like, yeah, if I were Sean, I'd be like, keep my kid's name out your mouth. He doesn't even have a name, but you know what I mean? Oh. What is that? Ew. Did Shauna hear that? Because she left, but like, because Shauna's always been the one that was like, there's nothing out there, like it was us. That, I don't know. I feel like you could chalk that up as like animal sounds, but the baby? But then it seems like whatever thing they're doing that they think is so great, the wilderness didn't respond well to that, so I don't know what they think they're doing. Why does that sound like human whimpering? Why are you smiling, sir? Because at first I was like, oh, he caught a deer, but that's definitely a human. Oh no, who's in there? Mari, I told you shouldn't have gone off on your own. Mm-mm. What is he gonna do? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared for her. I don't like her that much. Why am I that scared? That shot is scary of him just like looking down at her and her literally trapped. That sounded like a human whimper too from the start. So for him to smile like that, knowing like he got one of the girls, super creepy. I wonder if his plan is like regroup, get some food, and then start hunting them off one by one because he's like, they got to go, you know what I mean? I feel like I have so many questions. Once again, I feel like, again, I'm more interested in the wilderness as of now, but I feel like they're definitely setting something new-ish up for them in the like present time, so we'll see how that develops. But yeah, again, it's always just this conflict of like, is there something supernatural going on? Is it just them and they're convincing themselves it's something supernatural? And it's like, just when you always think you can write it off as like, no, it's just them convincing themselves, you hear like a baby crying in the woods and you're like, I don't really get that. That's a little creepy to me. It brings the idea of like the wilderness doesn't seem to want them there, and even when they like try and pay their respects or whatever, like whatever they were doing in that, like you would think that's like a nice thing of their being like, we love the wilderness, we respect the wilderness guides us and watches over us, but then the woods are literally like, no, and make that like terrifying sound. So I think that again is just such a central conflict of this, of where you fall on a divide of like themselves, like is it supernatural or do they have some control over it? And I think that's what causes a lot of conflict in the group, because some of them see it as like this like destiny kind of thing, and then there's Shauna who's like, it's us, you know, like you can make it all this like sacrifice and great story and spin it how you want, but like it's tragic what's happening. I think, you know, what happened to Jackie, what happened to her, like she's suffered a lot from it, and I think everyone has, but I think she lost her best friend, she lost her kid, and then for everyone else to be telling her, well, there's meaning to it. Like, sacrifices mean something. Like, that's kind of bullshit to be like, oh, like there's finding meaning in loss, but it's kind of also like, oh, so you're saying, like, her baby was destined to die? Like, that was always going to be the case? And I could see why she's just so angry with that. So, next episode, definitely interested to see what's going to happen to Mari, because I, again, think she's the one that they were chasing through the woods, and especially with that parallel of it being her, it seems like it's her. But then that would also mean that somehow she escapes from Ben, and I don't know how she would do that. So yeah, if you've seen this episode, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. I'm sure I'm misremembering, forgetting stuff because it's been so long, so apologies for any inaccuracies. But yeah, let me know what you thought and what your theories and predictions are, and if you noticed anything. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!